Hey Troy, what's going on, man?
Stanley, not much. A lot of projects going on this week at work. It's keeping me really busy.
Sounds like you're busy.
Yeah, I wish John would just get his job done faster though, because when John doesn't get his job done faster, then I can't get my job done. And John just is really not good or efficient at his job, and I think that just really impacts me in being efficient.
I'm feeling a little tension between you and John. Why is John keeping you from getting your work done?
I see John works at a different pace than I do, and that actually makes it worse for me. I like to get my stuff done so I can go on and enjoy it, and I'm always waiting for John to get the stuff done. So, if John could just be a little bit better, my life would be easier.
I can appreciate that, and working as a team makes a big difference. But I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna say, if you will allow me, to coach you just a little bit on this one. Um, John's inadequacy or his inability to perform really is John's problem. And it sounds like you're taking that problem on. And what I might suggest is that you do your work the best to your ability and then go to John and ask him, what could you do to help him further along? And when you take responsibility for what you do and the enjoyment behind that, and believe me, I know there are people that don't pull their weight, but we can't give them that control because that creates an automatic negative thought. And the more that we think about it, the more that it absorbs our attention. And then it keeps us from doing what we know we can do.
That makes total sense, Stanley. I really don't have. You mentioned, what type of problems do I have with John, and I really don't. John and I hang out outside of work and we golf together. I can see that. Maybe if I just asked a question or I actually offered help, then things would change for the both of us, and that would make it great. And I guess what's also better about that is now I'm starting to think about all the times that I've blamed other people too because of the way that I work. And if I'd have just asked a question and improved it, I think it would change a lot for me.
Yeah. A lot of times when we blame other people, we're really blaming ourselves, but we're just using them as a front. And there's something inside of us that isn't feeling quite secure. And so it's easier to look on the outside rather than on the inside. And I'm not judging you by any means, but I'm just saying, I know in myself when I've blamed other people for not getting things done, there was really something that I wasn't doing, and I just wanted to look outside rather than inside. And no judgment, but it just changes the way that I see myself. And when I see myself better, then everything that I see changes and it gets better.
Yeah, I see that too. Maybe it's a shift in my own responsibilities as to why I feel so stressed about when I get my work done or when John gets his work done. Maybe it's something that I really need to work on too. So great, Stanley. So I'm gonna ask John if I can help, and then I'm also gonna look at what's causing stress on my own personal life that I can take responsibility for myself.
Great. Great. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Thank you, Stanley.
All right.